Spark FM.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Hello. How y'all doing today? Good morning. We are here. It is Friday. It is December 1st. It is a new month. It's the end of the week. It's the end of the day. It's everything. Everything is almost the end of everything. Good morning. Saucy and Friends in the morning. We are here large and in charge. And it's
on one today.
I see that since he came in like, hello,
since I picked
morning.
him up, he's been in such a cheery mood, I want to punch him in his face.
Well, you're going to have to get up to his level because, we all know that you're in a bad mood. But on this show, we cast away our sorrows and we entertain the people and we do what we got to do what we got to do.
That's right.
That's what we do. That's what we do here.
Yes.
We leave the worries and the problems in the car.
Yes.
And then we get in here and we shake it off.
Yeah, that's what we do.
And then we have a good day.
Get on the good foot.
Heck, glory.
Good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We outside.
Black and I'm proud.
Yeah.
Won't you do it? Yes, you will.
Say it loud.
Shut up.
God is good.
All the time.
God is good.
All the time.
Who's DJ Franchise?
Who is he?
I don't know. Something from Quest. I don't know who that is.
What are you saying?
He said, bio. I don't need no stinking bio. That's what he said.
This is a good morning show. You see, you got to listen to a morning show that catches the Holy Ghost every now and then.
Oh,
hello.
All right.
Say that.
I am delivered.
You know, these God-fearing people.
Remember that
over
when
there.
I was delivered?
Yes.
God.
Mm.
Yeah. All right. It is Friday. No, seriously, it is December 1st. This is the exact last month of the year. We are counting down to the Christmas and to the New Year. It is Friday on top of that, so we've come full circle and back around again. Good morning. And we are here. We are doing the thing. Quick check-in. Miss Tone, how you doing today? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Por qué yo no en el good mood?
How am I doing?
See?
How am I doing? This is how I'm doing.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't got a lot of room to pour.
What's that?
I wish I did.
What is that?
Where is that? Campari?
It is Deep Eddy Cranberry Vodka.
Excuse me. Sorry, stop. Hold on. Is it what, Tristan?
Campari?
It's not Campari.
What is Campari?
So gross.
I thought he was trying to say.
West Indians be drinking.
I thought he was gonna say kombucha or something like that. I was like, that's not it. It's kombucha.
It's Campari. This is Deep Eddy Cranberry infused vodka. Handcrafted in small batches. Shout out to my good friend Nicole. She was doing a tasting yesterday for Deep Eddy. It's delicious. Cranberry flavored vodka. Goes really nice in my hibiscus tea. Really
I'm
nice.
gonna have it.
Anyhow, I'm in a horrible mood. But
Why?
Why?
It's a thing. It's a thing that happens with me.
El Pemese?
Yes.
Sorry.
It's so bad. And
you know, ladies, you know when you get that time.
And I can't get my prescription, and I'm really angry about that. And I don't know why my doctor's not responding to me, and I'm getting angrier about that.
Why don't you prescribe some weed?
I know. And what I've got that in my purse too.
Exactly. I truly believe that people want to be in these states of affairs. Girl, get high and live your life.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyhow, aside from that, I'm okay. Aside from that, last night I had a grand time. I went roller skating. We went to celebrate Leah's birthday, which was awesome.
Bung.
Went to Chez Vous for the first time in about 30 years. Like, no kidding. I don't think I've been to Chez Vous since I was about 16.
That's terrible.
It's crazy. Chez Vous is lit. Wow. I was like, was this always this big in here?
Yeah.
It's so nice and decorated nicely. And I felt like roller skating. I was inspired. I put on roller skates, made my way around the rink. crawling at some point.
Oh, I gotta send you guys y'all video because I was having a good time watching you guys fail.
I crawled at some points, but I made it around at least 3 times, and I had a really, really nice time. Chez Vu's chicken is lit. I don't know if anybody knew that.
Bro, hello. Can we stop for the pause? Everybody take a moment of silence for Chez Vu's chicken. It is
chicken.
wonderful.
Listen, I'm so excited to go home for lunch because I sure did take home some chicken. It was so good.
Tore that up last night.
Did you? Oh my gosh! So anyhow, aside from that, I'm doing okay. Last night though, I did go on a very nice date. It's a nice date. This is a nice date. This is what you do. You go to Total Wine down in South Bay, and there's samples of everything. And anything that you want to sample, you can just ask an associate. They'll open it for you and let you sample it. So I was taken on a liquor sampling date last night. Very, very nice, very creative. Shout out to him for that because that was nice of him.
Very nice.
What day they got samples?
There's a whole calendar.
What day do they have samples?
So there's a whole
What's
calendar.
the sample day?
First of all, have you been in there?
No.
It's humongous.
Oh yes, I have been in there when we did the bear crawl, the wine crawl, whatever the hell crawl we did.
You went to Total Wine?
Yes.
Oh, so this is my first time in there. It's humongous. It's a liquor warehouse. They have everything in there. They have a whole calendar in the back of the store of all the specific tastings that are in there. But you can go in there, like I said, and taste anything. That's so creative. Such a nice little date. You go in there, all you have to do is they have the little signs that say be prepared to show your ID.
Yeah.
You show your ID, you can taste anything in there.
And how much can you taste?
I mean,
Can you get drunk?
I mean, wasn't nobody stopping me, so I was having
Ma'am,
a nice
you've
time.
been cut off.
And there's so many things. I tried a tequila cream last night, which was actually really good. A coffee tequila cream. I'm not quite sure what the name was, but that was really delicious. I tried a really, really nice Sauvignon Blanc, and it was made with gooseberries, and it tastes like a fresh grape, like you just bit into a grape. It was so nice. And the prices are reasonable. They do have high prices and low prices, but I was like, you know what? This is really nice. I like creative things like that. Take me on that kind of date.
Take me on a date
Anyway.
and let me fly upon the hay.
Good times. Anyhow, I'll be all right. Tomorrow, I'll be better. Tomorrow, I'll be a whole new person. Watch.
It was fun on the skates there yesterday. Shout out to Leah and over there. It's her birthday lady.
It was so much fun. I didn't realize that. I mean,
You know what? Get you somebody who rents out the whole skating rink for you.
that's what I'm talking about.
For you and your friends.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
It don't matter who's there and who gets you all the chicken
Yep.
and all of the french fries.
All the chicken.
That's love.
All the delicious chicken.
Bro, okay.
All delicious chicken.
I thought
tenders.
about that yesterday, and I would say, you know what? One day I'm gonna find me a love that rents out something for me.
That's what I was talking to them about last night. Leah and Sierra, these are the owners of Yamba Market that we were celebrating Leah's birthday yesterday. And I said they told us they've been married for 20 years. This year they're going to Jamaica to celebrate, and they've been together for 28 years since they were children.
Sharon.
14, I think she said that that is when they met. And I was like, wow, that's
You know what? I'm gonna go find.
never have a 20-year relationship.
I'm gonna go find. Why not? Your own. Why can't you now?
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, you could.
Well, that's very negative.
But if you're like,
it is what it is.
if you in that space, it ain't gonna happen.
yeah, if
it's not.
you would just
Let's be real.
look at Dee Dee. She's been with her husband for about 40 years.
It's 30 years, almost 30
Yeah.
years they've been together.
About 40 years.
Yeah, I
Almost
mean
30
40
years.
years.
Yep.
I mean, you know, what they met at they was 15. That's almost 40 years.
16.
That's-
They met when she was 16. I'm way past 16, and I don't know if I got 16 more. So
You
this
do
is a-
got
this is a-
16 more, and you never know what can happen. A lot of people
I'm
find
talking
their
out
first.
now.
A lot of people find their first loves in their mid life
And
crisis.
if I do find it, and it's not like Hollywood and Vi, then leave me alone. If you can't be like
Who?
Hollywood and Vi from Sugar Cane, Queen
Ain't they?
Sugar.
Didn't they get killed?
No, they did not.
Ain't that the little black girl and the boy and then she shot
No,
the
it was
police?
the older black woman, and she had her little cougar Hollywood, and he did love.
What's the
her.
movie that they got shot by the police and there was the black Bonnie and Clyde?
I don't know. I never watched that. I don't watch those tragedies. What's that movie? That's the one where that was
Queen Sugar,
No, it wasn't. It was Queen and
Slim.
yep.
Yes.
Oh,
Slim and Queenie?
That's
was the name of the
with
movie?
The black people when they died.
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah,
I didn't even know
Queen
that they died. Now I don't gotta
Queen and
watch it.
Slim.
Thank you, Queen and Slim.
Yeah, Queen and Slim.
No, I'm talking about Hollywood and Vi. Hollywood and Vi.
I don't know them.
So nice.
Yeah.
Anyhow, Madison, how you doing? How's life been? Good. How's school? You got what? One month left. When do you guys get out of school for the New Year? For the holiday?
I get out December 16th.
Oh, wow.
Very nice.
And then you just see, that's what I want to get out December 16th and
too.
just do nothing.
I want to get out too.
So what do college students do on holiday vacation in December? Do y'all just go home and eat things?
Eat and sleep.
Yeah.
Are you from Massachusetts? Oh, okay. Oh, good.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
nice.
I mean, there's a lot of things to do here.
Fun? Are you going away or do you have any plans? Good.
See, that's what I like. Nope.
That's what I want to do.
I'm going home.
Yeah.
Sit down in my house.
Lay down. Lay down, get up if I feel like it.
Yesterday was also the premiere of Beyonce Renaissance.
Are you interested in seeing that film?
I have been invited today. Boston While Black has a private screening, and I want to see the movie.
I wasn't invited. I'm a member.
You don't even want to go.
I don't.
I wanted to go, but they didn't send 3 tickets.
They didn't send 3
And plus
tickets.
one.
and Madison. Send 3 and Madison. Yeah, I'm not really excited about the social aspect of it, but I do want to see the movie.
What movie now?
Beyonce Renaissance.
Oh.
I heard it was 3 hours, and that's when I started to regret things.
But I wanted to do, it's projected to do 30 million. Mm-hmm. I needed to do more than that. It needed to do more than Taylor Swift.
I mean,
How much did Taylor Swift bring in?
Let me see. Taylor Swift movie.
Plain old Swift.
I wonder why people would want to watch a Taylor Swift movie of her. Maybe people.
That's baby Jesus.
Baby.
For the white folk.
Wow. Jeez.
Taylor Swift is the Mother Mary.
Gross. Taylor Swift movie, gross. And then how are you, Tristan? Oh, $250 million worldwide Taylor Swift
And they
did.
only telling Beyonce she gonna make 30 mil her first week? Nah, we need to run the numbers up. Black people, y'all need to go out this week. We need to go out and support the Beehive and Queen Bee.
Yes, support it. Cause she's outside. Her Coachella film was extremely inspiring. I must say that. So I'm excited about the inspiration that will come out of this one. And everybody said it's mad good. So I'm excited about it. I'm not excited. To be honest with you.
Y'all want to know something funny?
What?
My mother dyes her hair platinum. My mother has dyed her hair platinum yesterday.
Yes,
Did she? And how is her haircut look?
Nice.
does it?
Very nice.
And she cut her hair. She said she was gonna cut it all off. Did she do that?
She did. She cut it. It's a short platinum something.
Really?
Yes.
I want to see it. I'm gonna go by your house
white
today.
platinum.
She's in Connecticut.
She is trying to be a white woman like Beyonce.
Trying to be Beyonce.
She's trying to be Kim Kardashian. It just sounds stupid when people say stupid things, you know? Like, clearly, I just want platinum hair. That's all I want. Anyways, I am fine. I am well, and it's we are way past the hours to start the show, so we will start the show right now. Saucy and Friends in the Morning starts going nice.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the Morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
The only thing that does matter is great music, and you will find it here.
The all-new Spark FM.
Yerp. Today is again December 1st, the beginning of the new month, but the end of the old year. It's going to be a high of 47 degrees now and partly cloudy. Today's temperatures range is from 39 degrees to 54 degrees. There might be a slight chance of rain today later on in the nighttime around. Let me move this little thing to tell you what time it might rain. It won't move for me, so you can. It's a 70% chance of rain today. So regardless of anything, if you don't got to be outside, don't. And that is my advice. Yeah. 70% chance. You want to cuddle? Okay. We won't cuddle then. That's fine. Taquanda said that the movie was great. Good morning, Pastor Troy. Good morning, everybody in the check-in. If you have not already, go ahead and give it up a share. Let people know what you're listening to as we get into the show. And we'll kick it off with, here's the number one dirtiest city in Massachusetts.
Who you think it is?
I want to say, I'm going to go out and say, I'm going to say...
the dirtiest city. Lawrence.
The dirtiest city.
Lynn.
Yeah, I'm up there. Yeah, I'll say up there. Worcester? I was going to say Worcester, too.
But we were out in Worcester, and it was pretty clean.
We was downtown Worcester.
Oh.
We were in the downtown.
Yeah, Evan Deesa thinks it's Lynn, too.
So there's nothing
Wanda
like
thinks
living
it's
in Mass.
Brockton.
Who said Brockton? Oh, Brockton used to be. I feel like
Pastor
Brockton
Fall
used
River.
to. Fall River.
Springfield.
Springfield.
Mm-hmm.
Springfield sounds like it got just a whole bunch of spring trees.
Nah,
and
Springfield
things like
gets
that.
down. Springfield is ghetto.
There's nothing like living in Massachusetts, and we are proud to let people know that we are from the Bay State. We have quite the mix of cultural and historical landmarks in the Bay State, including Fenway in Boston, the Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Tanglewood in Lenox, and list goes on. What is Tanglewood?
Tanglewood.
And what is Lenox?
Look that up, Tanglewood.
And
Massachusetts, just like any state in America, does have characteristics that are less desirable depending on where you live. If you choose to live in metropolitan area, bigger city, you're sure to have plenty of fun options to choose from under the bright lights, but there's going to be the issue of dirt, grime, and unclean air, whether it's in the air or trash, blah, blah, blah. Get to the point. Where is the dirtiest city in Massachusetts? So we got your things in. House Fresh recently analyzed 12.3 million sanitation-related 311 complaints placed over the past 365 days to reveal the dirtiest cities in America, covering categories related to sanitation issues such as garbage, waste, and recycle. House Fresh ranked locations based on the number of sanitation-related reporters per 100,000 population. It's no surprise that not only is Boston the dirtiest city in Massachusetts, it's also the sixth dirtiest city in America.
Boston?
No.
Boston, Massachusetts. They got
Get out of here.
That's awful. Tanglewood is beautiful.
But I'm gonna say that because is Boston one of the big? Boston is the biggest city.
The biggest
No.
city.
No,
No.
In Massachusetts?
In Massachusetts.
in
yeah.
Massachusetts, yeah.
Yeah.
Boston bigger than Worcester. Worcester bigger than? It's
Yeah.
not.
No, yeah, of course. Yeah, we're the biggest city in Massachusetts.
So I feel like that's why it got
why
that
we're
way.
dirty.
If we that big, then we got the most dirt, don't we?
And we have it's based on 311 reports, right? Which means that people like to keep their city clean. So you can't give us
I don't
that.
believe
That's
this.
just saying that we may be dirty, but people also are trying to keep it very clean.
I don't believe this thing.
You think
It
it's
says
a lie?
that Baltimore is the number one dirty city, Sacramento, Charlotte, Los Angeles, and Memphis. Where's New York City?
No, they said.
Oh, because New York is dirty.
Where's
Oh,
Philly at?
you very, very right, Tristan. And where's New Jersey
Where's
at?
New Jersey at?
No, this ain't right. And maybe they don't have 311 in those dirty places, so they don't even got nothing to measure it on.
Well, I don't know.
See, figured it out.
But anyway, Tanglewood. Tanglewood is this beautiful
Where is it?
place that's owned by the Boston Symphony Orchestra. It's an outdoor space. Everything you need to learn to plan a trip about Tanglewood. So one of the world's most beloved music festivals, Tanglewood is the famed summer home of the Boston Symphony Orchestra and its training academy, the Tanglewood Music Center, as well as the Boston Pops. It's
Where-
also the year-round home of Tanglewood Learning Institute. Where is it? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
where is Tanglewood? Where?
Tanglewood is in Lenox, Mass.
Oh,
But
okay.
look at it. It's gorgeous.
I'm gonna go to
I might
Tanglewood.
get married there.
Oh wow. You're not gonna have no love, but you're gonna get married there.
Well,
I tell you, you women,
you gotta have
women.
one or the other.
So Boston is received 10,252 complaints per 100K population, according to House Fresh study. As previously noted, Boston ranks as the sixth dirtiest city in America. That's how Massachusetts' biggest city compares to the top 5. You can check out the entire list later. Is maybe New York is right after? Because we smaller and more condensed. I just feel like that's a lie
I'm
that
calling
New
it.
Jersey and New York wouldn't be on there. You know,
Who
I
you
don't.
calling? What'd you say, Tris?
Just calling the people and be like, redo it.
Calling them saying that they
Lie. The harmless act this harmless act is illegal in Massachusetts bars. Ever sing karaoke at a restaurant or bar in Massachusetts?
Yeah.
It probably was a fun time, wasn't it? I bet it wasn't for the owner if they weren't licensed. A friend of mine who owned a restaurant in Western Massachusetts once told me he got whacked for either playing unlicensed music for the public or hosting karaoke. I forgot which I won't forget is the fine. He told me it was in the thousands. I was blown away. It actually makes sense though once he explained it to me. You need a license from a pro performing rights organization in Massachusetts. Unfortunately for you, the artists who are trying to emulate needs to get paid, or at least their publisher does. You gotta pay publishing rights for some damn karaoke?
Wow.
I didn't know that.
If I decide that I'm gonna cover your song at Cathay Pacific, the 50 Cent should get some royalty for In the Club?
I mean, I guess so, but that makes sense because you ever go to like pick your favorite song to sing at karaoke and it's not in the book, and you're like, why isn't it in here? So I guess it's because they didn't get the rights.
But I feel that, okay, if it's not in the rights, then you shouldn't have it for me to sing. So with the songs that I do got to pick from, they should be all right.
Yeah.
I mean, but this has nothing to do with me. This is the bar's problem because they need an entertainment license, I guess. Well, that's stupid. I'm just covering a song.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to do all that.
I didn't know that. So y'all got to be careful when y'all doing all this soca karaoke and all kinds of stuff like that because y'all know y'all ain't got no rights.
I mean, with them soca karaoke people don't also be writing up they claims either.
That's true.
You might get away with that a little bit. So that's nice. Well, you guys, if you're gonna go there, make sure that the event hall is okay with the fine, and make sure that you guys sing a good song.
Yeah. Free Yourself by Fantasia.
Santa, Jennifer Hudson helps light Boston official Christmas tree. Which one?
Yes.
I feel like we got mad tree lightnings. Like every neighborhood has a tree lighting, don't they?
Yeah, but
Because
the
Hyde
official
Park
one is in downtown Boston, right in the park.
In the middle of by Macy's.
No, it's in the what's the name of the park?
Commons.
Yeah, that one.
Where?
It's a big
It's a
one.
big
Where they
ass
have
tree?
like a whole concert and all of that when they do the lighting of the tree, and there's a special on the TV and all kind of stuff.
I would like to say I've never been down there.
No, I've never been to it.
Never?
Never.
You, Tristan? You sound like something you would accompany.
This is where we get the big tree that comes imported from
Nova
Norwegia.
Scotia.
Oh, yeah.
Norwegia.
And I read the story.
Okay, sorry. But from Norwegia, Boston's official Christmas tree, an annual gift from Nova Scotia,
Yeah, that's it.
was lit Thursday night during an annual concert and celebration on Boston Commons. The event was hosted by Anthony Everett and Shayna Seymour of WCBB's Chronicle, with special performances by Maroon 5, PJ Morton, the Moulin Rouge, the musical, Spectrum of Sound, Nova Scotia's COIG, and Owen O. Sound Lee.
Yeah?
Really? Wow, missed it. Oh, and Jennifer Hudson's one of the youngest performers to win an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony, and Santa Claus
Get
joined
it,
the
EGOT.
festival.
Okay.
As a special guest. When Santa arrived, he asked Hudson to lead the crowd in a sing-along. The Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony winner
They don't have to say all that.
led the crowd in Jingle Bells All the Way.
Wow.
Before and during the celebration, a group of approximately 100 pro-Palestine protesters gathered on the corner of Boston Commons near Park and Tremont Street. Boston police had increased their precautions in the area following a protest that led to arrest in New York City during the tree lighting of Rockefeller Center. Boston's official 2023 Christmas tree is a 45-foot white spruce. A tree is delivered each year from Nova Scotia to show appreciation for Boston's help after the Halifax explosion in 1917.
Not from Norwegia.
Not from Norwegia at all.
Wow.
It's a gorgeous tree. Wow.
What is that? 43
look at it.
feet?
43 feet.
White spruce.
Ceasefire. Some in the crowd saying it's important to hear their message.
3, 2, 1.
It's so great to see Boston in Christmas spirit now. The lights were great and the fireworks were awesome.
As hundreds gathered on the Boston Common for the 82nd annual tree lighting, pro-Palestinian demonstrators gathered nearby.
Ceasefire now, ceasefire now, ceasefire all the way.
This is very difficult because we know Christmas is canceled in Palestine.
The rally on the Common coming one day after several pro-Palestinian protesters were arrested near the New York City Rockefeller Plaza tree lighting. Police say they tried to get to the tree but were stopped. Tonight's demonstration in Boston, a peaceful one.
I think it's nice that they're still protesting for the people in Palestine. I think it's a big issue right now, and everybody, it seems peaceful. All the police were here.
Boston police visible around the Common. K-9s scoping out the area before the sunset.
Definitely. Like Boston, one of the safest places.
The whole time I feel like we all felt safe. I definitely felt safe. There was always police around.
With the night of festivities coming to an end.
That's good. Nice.
Can you rewind that song?
Our parents
Free
used
Palestine,
to take us
Free
to
Palestine.
the Prudential Christmas tree lighting. Do you remember that?
What about it?
Was I born yet?
Yes, you was born yet.
Oh.
And they used to take us. That's when the Prudential was a whole different place, though. That's when they used to have the big statue out in the front of Prudential on Boylston Street. That statue is long gone, but we used to go to that one all the time.
How come they don't have that no more?
Because
I want to go to. Is that one an inside one?
It was kind of inside and outside. I think because the statue. I don't know, but we used to go to that when we were younger.
Interessante. Is anybody out there in Spark World going to a tree lighting at any place? Have you been to one? Do you love it? Do you want to keep on going to it? Let's see what else. Murder conviction and deadly Mattapan barbershop shooting overturned. Which one? Oh, right over there in front of us.
The girl's boyfriend.
Yes. Her baby's father. Yeah. Massachusetts highest court has overturned the murder conviction of a man accused of fatally shooting another man at a Boston barbershop in front of the victim's 4-year-old son in 2016. William Amari Shakespeare, such a nice name, had convictions overturned in June 2016 shooting death of 31-year-old Marcus Hall, overturned by the Supreme Judicial Court on Thursday, ordering a new trial. Shakespeare argued during his trial that another person who was present for the shooting was responsible, but evidence of that person's testimony to a grand jury wasn't allowed to be used in court. Why not? Associate Justice Elfith Cipher wrote for the Supreme Judicial Court and requires that Shakespeare's conviction on both murder and firearms charges be overturned. However, the court found against Shakespeare in another argument his team made that a police officer's testimony shouldn't have been allowed and that his lawyer was ineffective. The case heads back to lower court for a new trial. That's disastrous.
What?
Shakespeare was indicted in 2016, but wasn't arrested until January of 2017 when he was tracked down in New York. He pleaded not guilty.
But what he
Really?
Run for? What he run for?
Huh?
What he run to New York
That's
for?
what I want to know. So did he... So this sucks for the family if you think that you got justice and a conviction for it to be overturned and for you to have to start this trial all over again. If he didn't do it, I understand why he would have a trial, but this sucks for everybody involved. Wow. That's terrible. That is terrible. Yes, he was the victim was the father of one of Boston's rappers, Mystique. And he had taken his son to the barbershop, and a gunman came in and unalived him. During that encounter in front of his son. And then they found him. And this is terrible. Very, very terrible. Sorry to hear it. Victim walks into Hyde Park police station after being stabbed. Oh, that is heroic.
Hyde Park has been
on fire. It's ever since the bridge. You notice how shit has escalated ever since the bridge went down?
That's
I want everybody to put things in perspective. Police are investigating a daytime stabbing in Hyde Park on Thursday. Officers responded to the area of Myopia Road around 3:22 p.m. from a report of a stabbing say a woman walked into Boston Police District E18 headquarters with a stab wound to seek help. Her injuries are not considered to be life-threatening, according to police. The police station is located less than a mile from the scene of the alleged crime. No arrests have been made. What did she say when she walked in? Who stabbed her?
Why did she go there and not go to the hospital?
Maybe it was closer than the hospital.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so why is that the story? Why is that just the story? Did she not say anything when she repeated it? I know it's under investigation. Did she say, I got stabbed by a domestic violence, a stranger? Should there be concern to the community? Is the person still out there? Right. Any more information would have been awesome for us to obtain.
They don't give us no information.
I be to hey Danae. Let me see what she said. This is Danae on TV.
This is something else. This is not.
This is
I'm looking out the window. This is Danae. Okay.
No. Man fatally shoots father in a Massachusetts home. A man fatally shoots a father at Massachusetts home, authorities say. Prosecutors say the 26-year-old defendant told police his 61-year-old father threatened to kill him before he shot him in the chest. Oh, I'm gonna get you first, sucker. Like, what is that?
Yeah.
You and your daddy's beefing like that? You got to shoot him in the chest and kill him? You want to shoot your daddy in the chest? Who is you, Princess Kiersey?
Say that the son asked his father to open a shed at their home. That's when the argument began, and now one of them is dead.
Not guilty pleas will enter on your behalf.
26-year-old Robert Gomes III being held without bail after authorities say he shot and killed his father, Robert Gomes Jr., in their Wareham home Wednesday night.
It appears, quite honestly, not over much.
Gomes told police his father got visibly angry after asking him to open the shed.
He stated that his father then turned around, walked back towards him, pointed a finger, and yelled, quote, "I'm going to kill you."
That's when police say Gomes got an unregistered gun from his backpack, pointed it at his father, and shot him in the chest. The prosecutors say that the son
asked him to open the shed and ended up dead. That's crazy.
How old is he?
26.
That's the heights of laziness. I'd rather kill my father than open the shed.
He said that the father threatened to kill, pointed his finger at him and said, "I'm going to kill you." So he went to his backpack, got his unregistered gun, and came back and shot his father in the chest.
Yeah, what's the question here? Just give him the firing squad. I be confused. Like sometimes when my mother asks me to do stuff, I get upset too, and I be like, "Ugh, I won't do it. I don't do it." Yep. Never have I ever said, "I'm gonna kill her."
Has she ever told you that she was going to kill you though?
I think so.
Oh well, okay.
Has she told me she's gonna kill me?
I don't think she ever said that she's gonna kill me.
Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't seem like her type.
No, she's definitely threatened to like slap us in the face.
Yes, yeah.
Like last week. Yeah. But I don't think she's ever threatened to kill us.
Yeah. Me, on the other hand,
slap your face.
I have given out a lot of different threats.
To whom?
To my child.
Oh.
But I don't mean it.
What kind of threats have you given to your child?
CK, I will take you out.
Oh, I will
end it all.
You better think better about what the threats that you give to him.
Oh, girl, I have heard you say a lot worse.
What did I say?
All of those things as well.
I don't think I've ever told a child I was going to kill him.
I don't think I told him I was going to kill him either. But I'll take you out. I will
take him out.
Break your face
to dinner. Oh no! Kick your head off.
I mean, what's the difference between take you out and kick your head off?
No, I'm asking you if that's what I've said. I'm asking.
Many different things. Many different things. I think all parents have fallen short of being gentle.
Tristan, what kind of threats have you gotten from your mother? Those are the ones that I want to hear. I'm sure those were creative. The threats that you've gotten from your mother.
And you've never thought of shooting her in the chest because she asked you to open the shed.
No.
I mean, that's crazy. Just say you don't want to do it. Leave, stomp out, slam the door. Why you shoot him? I mean, why people do the darndest things? That's what happened with Jeffrey Dahmer and all of them too.
Oh, really?
No, Jeffrey Dahmer actually had a pretty, supportive father. He was very supportive of Jeffrey Dahmer, which I don't understand. Came from a very nice home. He was just loose in the brain.
Some uncle touched him.
Yeah. We're going to go to a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we will get into our national and world news. Keep it locked right here, Spark FM Online.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Turn it on. Turn it up.
Is SparkFMOnline.com.
Did you know that you can now get a standard Massachusetts driver's license regardless of your immigration status? To get help with your application, a list of all required documents, and nearby appointment scheduling, visit mass.gov/WFMA. Your license is your way forward, so why not get started today? Register now at mass.gov/WFMA or call 857-368-WFMA.
Boston's Seaport neighborhood has transformed into the Snowport, a fantastical winter wonderland for good times, including gifts, games, art, food, and special events. The holiday market is open 7 days a week through December 31st, where you can shop at 100 plus retail stores and enjoy a meal at one of the delicious restaurants. Follow at Seaport Boston and visit bostonseaport.xyz/snowport for more information.
JP Morgan Chase is making a global commitment to break down barriers to drive inclusive economic growth all over the world. We believe there is a pressing need to help more people move up the economic ladder. That is why we are investing in communities and people to create an economy that works for all, because no community should be left behind. Right here in Boston, we're focusing that work in Dorchester, Roxbury, and Mattapan, among other neighborhoods, on improving financial health. These efforts aim to address the key drivers of the racial wealth divide head-on. We're here to empower individuals, families, and small businesses by connecting them to the tools that build generational wealth and a long-lasting legacy. Chase is investing in Boston. Chase is investing in you. Visit us at the Mattapan branch at 1617 Blue Hill Avenue, where the team is waiting to help.
Moonbox Productions is thrilled to present Legally Blonde, the musical. Perky sorority girl Elle Woods follows her ex-boyfriend to Harvard Law School, where she discovers she's not just pretty, but pretty brilliant and pretty powerful. Opening on December 8th and running through December 31st at the Boston Center for the Arts, Roberts Theater is located at 527 Tremont Street. Tickets are available at bostontheaterscene.com. Tickets range from $45 to $65, and pay what you wish options are available at the box office.
The all-new Spark FM. Spark FM. Come on. Spark FM.
Y'all, chicken man be ballin'. These chicks pigeon toed. Some of them be crawling.
Spark FM.
Oh gosh, it's me again.
New England's #1 urban Caribbean music. Radio. Spark FM.
Spark FM Online. We are back, and it's time for our national and world news. Miss Tony, what you got for us, honey?
Good morning, Vietnam. Did you ever watch that movie?
I did back in my day.
Oh, well, this is a little add-on to the local news. It looks like the plans for a revamped White Stadium include a restaurant with a bar.
Where?
What White Stadium? Is there another White Stadium?
Because what they're gonna do?
Same stadium.
Ain't that big circular stadium? What they gonna put it? They gonna take out the no. They would have to build a restaurant and a bar.
The group working to bring a women's professional soccer team to Boston will soon file detailed renovation plans for turning the dilapidated White Stadium into a state-of-the-art soccer arena.
How the hell is White Stadium dilapidated and nobody even uses it? What's wrong? Oh, because
nobody uses it.
It's like Deer Island.
Right, exactly. To be shared with Boston Public Schools and the general public to be open in time for the start of the 2026 National Women's Soccer League season. In a letter of intent filed with the BPDA this week, Boston Unity Soccer Partners says part of its plans will include a new 14,000 square foot structure in the Grove area next to the stadium that would include a restaurant and bar, along with an area to sell souvenirs and related items and an area for open space community activities.
Where the hell are they
the Grove area.
Where they gonna put where people want to park there for a restaurant and in activities
and that too. The new Grove area facilities will be
Is it
open
always been called
year-round.
Grove area?
What is that?
What are we
What is
talking
that?
about?
What is the Grove area?
I know. The last time we reported on this, it said that it would have like at least 20 something parking spaces available.
20
parking spaces for the
20
10,000 people.
Soccer union.
They're concluding that 10,000 people could fit in there and hang out. What 20 parking spots gonna do for me?
Exactly. What we gonna have? What is gonna be 20 buses?
20 bus spaces.
20 bus spaces
with a shuttle to come drop off.
Exactly. So the new Grove area facilities will be open year-round. The group says in part for use in public events. Under an agreement with the city, which opens the stadium, the group and the city will split renovations to the stadium itself. Boston Unity says it will extensively renovate and remodel the grandstand on the west side of the stadium to include not just seating areas, but player locker rooms, food preparation and sales areas, a concourse, and an area for media. In addition to the restaurant, the Grove will also get a video scoreboard. Wow. Those are
a video. That's cool. If they're gonna make, I think they're gonna make it so beautiful and just so
still not be able to use them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that it's a weird situation that's happening there. But I mean, it sounds nice.
Why now?
Nice.
Y'all ain't never cared about the goddamn piece of shit anyway. Leave it alone.
Oh, wow. You hate it
Leave
and
it
you
alone.
don't want them to fix it.
Because it ain't for us. That's why. Leave it alone.
You are not in agreement with it.
Leave it right there. Y'all didn't give a goddamn about it. The 30 years has been sitting there wasting
I don't think they
away.
need to leave it alone, but they need to not do. You're doing too much.
Too much.
Just open it. Just open it back. That's it. So we could use it. Aside from the one junior carnival that happens
soccer
once a year.
And is that like that's a damn shame. Let me not get into
we
that.
Take the women's soccer. We could take that. We take the women's soccer.
I feel like they should have done youth football in there and stuff.
That's what they should have done.
I know that's where the kids should be playing football. I don't understand why the kids
big
have
stadium.
Right, struggle to find places to play football when there's that white stadium that's sitting right there with a grass football field.
And all of the students, all of the youth football teams from around the area should be able to use it for their big special games and Thanksgiving and things.
I'm a fire and tether myself when they open that place up, and I'm gonna make all the white people children scared when they come inside.
What you gonna do to yourself?
I'm gonna tar and feather myself and be like, don't come in here.
Rah, 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 rah.
This ain't for you.
Jump out the bushes.
I'm just disturbed.
Tar and feather myself.
I don't want to go back over there.
Oh, Lord.
It's haunted.
Boo. Boo, I said.
Go back to where you come from. Get on out here.
Listen, long we don't watch you over here.
So a couple weeks ago, we were talking about the respiratory illnesses that have been affecting dogs, but now there is a new threat of respiratory illnesses is underway, the CDC director says, and the hospitalizations are on the rise. Dr. Mandy Cohen, director of the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, updated a congressional subcommittee Thursday about cases of respiratory illness in the U.S. due to 3 viruses: flu, the coronavirus, and the respiratory syncytial virus, or RSV.
Nice.
Thank you. RSV season is in full swing, Cohen told the House Energy and Commerce Subcommittee on Oversight and Investigations. Flu season is just beginning across most of the country, though accelerating fast. And while we're seeing relatively low levels of COVID is still the primary cause of new respiratory hospitalizations and deaths, with about 15,000 hospitalizations and about 1,000 deaths every single week. We are seeing a lot of RSV, particularly in the southern part of the country, so we're near peak is what I would say for RSV. We are also at the beginning of flu season, she said. We're actually having a pretty, what I would say, typical flu season. We do expect to see a lot more flu cases over the course of December and January. COVID is also raising again and continues to be the biggest threat of the 3, she said. So you guys, what do y'all think? In my chart, there is a suggestion for me to get another COVID shot. I'm not doing that. The one that they have out now is supposed to be one that covers more stuff. But I'm still not doing that.
What are we covering? What is the stuff that we're covering?
Cover more variants or more strains of COVID or something like that. I've had 4 already. I've gotten the regular COVID shot plus 2 boosters. I did get a flu shot, which was required for my job that I do not go into. And I don't know if there's an RSV vaccine, but I know that there is for young babies. So I don't know if there is one for adults. But what do you guys think about all these respiratory illnesses that are coming out?
I mean, I think that as we keep on, I don't know. RSV has been around for a little bit, right? Pneumonia, bronchitis. There's a lot. Like anything could literally take your breath away. I think they just putting new names on old shit. But I think it's all. I don't think there's any difference between like an RSV and a bronchitis and a pneumonia.
No difference from
they all
a
gonna kill you.
USB to SVU.
Not the USB and the SVU.
I really don't stand you today. I really don't stand you today at all. Let the record show. Let the record show.
Nobody.
Y'all, remember that story about that big old boy that beat that teacher that time because she took his Nintendo Switch? Mm-hmm. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Where he like pounded her into the ground?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
The mother of the giant 6'6" teen who savagely beat his teacher over a video game is begging for mercy and is saying that prison is a death sentence for him.
Yeah, because he's severely autistic. He is severely autistic, and as the story unveils, is that
he didn't mean to.
Like he is.
This is what I be telling
They're
people.
in a special school for that, and the teacher took away his video game, and he's an autistic person, so he snapped and attacked her.
No idea what he was
Not
doing.
saying it's right, but homie didn't have a clue that he was whooping her ass that way.
I have told people this for a long time. I said I think I've said it on this show. Is that one of my things is going in a public place and being spotted by a person that's autistic because some of them are very big because of the medication they get put on is essentially steroids. So they get put on this from where they're young, and then they get put in a food cycle. Like they eat the same thing every day, and they just get like giant big, and they just can't control their reflexes and stuff, and they can harm people very easily and have no idea what they're doing.
And he did.
Read it.
Brendan Deppa is facing up to 30 years in prison.
Jesus.
The mother of a 6'6" autistic teenager who beat a teacher's aide until she was unconscious in an attack that was captured on video is begging for forgiveness and mercy for his victim ahead of his sentence. I am terrified for my child, Leanne Deppa told the news. I feel like if he gets sentenced to prison, it's a death sentence for him. In February, Brandon Deppa, who was 17 at the time, punched and kicked Joanne Nadich repeatedly at Matanzas High School in Florida. Nadich told the teen to stop playing his Nintendo Switch prior to the alleged attack. He pleaded no contest to a first-degree felony last month. The plea means Deppa, who is now 18, will not have to stand trial. He is facing up to 30 years in prison and due for sentencing on January 31st. His family tried to have him declared incompetent because he has autism, but it was rejected by the court. His mother apologized to Nadich, but asked for her to show mercy. Nadich previously said he should receive the maximum sentence possible. The attack left Nadich with a severe concussion, partial hearing loss, and 5 broken ribs. She took a leave of absence following the incident.
And you know what's so crazy about it is because like even reading the comments and stuff like that when this first aired is that like it sucks because if it's your family member or something like that, you want there to be some punishment the way that he beat her because he really he tore
6'6" and 270 pounds.
Yeah, and she was like 4'11" and like 98 pounds. So he ragged her around and plummeted her. Yeah. But then at the same time, this country is so mental health conscious and whatever. And now he's facing 30 years. What do you do with a severely autistic person who is a child in the mind in a
that,
prison for 30 years. He's finished.
Not only that, you could tell he got appointed a court lawyer because he should have taken this to trial. He shouldn't have played it no contest. He should have taken this absolutely to trial. They should have a lawyer for this young man, and they should have taken this to court.
So a jury can decide.
Yes. He should. This shouldn't have been pleaded no contest because especially in a place like Florida.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the fact that he is in Florida is the reason why they rejected all defense for him as well. And he's a big black dude who happened to whoop down on a little white lady.
Even the comments right here underneath this story are like really harsh and severe. I mean, it doesn't seem like the fact that he is. Somebody says here, the teen should not have been in a regular school. This behavior didn't begin with this incident. It's obvious he has a lack of control and awareness, typical for autism. His size alone would require he be in an environment where he should be monitored.
I thought that he wasn't he in a school
with handling his behavior? I don't know. I also saw the video and male teachers stood by, which could have intervened sooner. I only saw what appeared as two women who intervened. So yeah,
I feel bad for him because I know that, you know, I'm not sure how far on the spectrum he is, but from what I know from experience, I've had a god sister that has had severe autism, and you know, she was a gentle giant. She had no idea she was harming anybody. If anybody ever got hurt by her, she had no idea what was going on. So I feel bad for the young man. He should have.
Yeah, I think I think there's other places that they could put him where he could have to be accountable, but also in an environment where he can't hurt himself or anybody else. Because what you putting him in prison for? Ain't he just gonna fight every day? When people tell him to do what he not to not do what he wants to do,
and he's a baby.
He's a baby. I mean? He's like 18 in general, huge, which is not a baby,
right?
And then you're autistic. Then
he's gonna hurt people in there. People are gonna mess with him, and
then they're gonna do some stupid shit like put him in solitary confinement for the rest of his life while he's in his brain already. He has ADHD, oppositional defiant disorder, reactive explosive disorder. Depa homeschooled Brendan until he was 14 years old, and later he received more care and in an intensive behavioral group.
Yeah, because she couldn't control him after he was 14. She couldn't handle it. So he was huge.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. And not only that, I know they have this kid on all kinds of medication.
I just want people to see Brendan for something other than that video showed. The video was horrible, and that was a horrible thing he did, but that's not all Brendan. Brendan came into her life through foster care when he was 5 months old. The Deppas adopted him when he was age 2. She says he always struggled at a young age, but loves people. She homeschooled him until he was 14. He's not a thug. That was just out there and didn't have parents who cared and didn't have. It was the system that failed him, that he was placed in public school, and that once he was there, the IEP was not followed. People who should have known better than to use his Nintendo Switch, which was his trigger as a motivator. An IEP is an individual education program under federal law that is developed for each public school student who needs special education. There is a reason why this IEP specifically addresses Brandon not having these devices and explicitly talked about the reaction that he would have or has had in the past, or having this removed from him, Lopez said. Brandon's IEP said electronics are a precursor to more severe behaviors. Had the school followed the IEP, he would not be here now. Investigators said that when the teacher's aide took Brandon's video game away, he chased after her into the hallway and, according to the report, pushed the victim so hard it took her off her feet in the air 5 to 6 feet, knocking her unconscious. And I am so sorry for what happened to her. No one deserves to have that happen, said the mother, and could have been avoided. Yes, it clearly, as stated in his IEP, he should not have had access to an electronic device at school. Because why did he have access to a Nintendo Switch at school?
Yeah. You remember, like, not to be funny or whatever, but remember in the movie Something About Mary, the brother was autistic?
Yep.
And he had his headphones and everything. Like, nobody could touch them because he would, like, go off.
Yep.
So, I mean, I
and
know
it's like that.
Yeah,
no, but that's exactly what it is.
But I think that's very real how it is.
You're taking away that one thing that keeps them in their solidarity.
And if you know that taking away is going to cause him to react, then you don't give it to him in the first place. So, you know, like there's and this is what the problem is in a lot of these cases, is that you get all of these little signs and all of these instructions of what not to do and nobody follows it. Yeah. The same thing with the little 6-year-old who shot the teacher.
Yeah.
There's all of these laws and rules in effect for nothing to happen to someone, and you guys ignore them, and then when it happens, everybody's so surprised. Yeah. Why are we surprised? Nobody did anything to stop it, and you just want to talk about it after. It sucks.
It does.
That really, really sucks.
It does. Look, take a look at this picture that we're about to put up on the screen. The FBI is offering a $2 million reward for info on the new most wanted fugitive.
And I will go find him for $2 million.
He looks very familiar.
Is he the one who killed the young girl in the airport?
I don't know, but I'm about to turn Tristan in a little bit to see if he might. I will give you $1 million if they give me the $2 million. I think it's you. The FBI, along with the U.S. Attorney's Office for the District of Columbia and the U.S. Department of State, announced the addition of Vitel Home Innocent to its 10 most wanted fugitives list, a reward of up to $2 million being offered for information regarding his arrest and conviction. The FBI describes the wanted man, Vitel Home Innocent, as a 37-year-old black male with black hair and brown eyes. He stands approximately 5'7" to 5'10", weighing in at 150 pounds. According to the FBI's Most Wanted website, this Mr. Innocent, as leader of the gang Craze Barry, allegedly worked together with the gang 400 Mawazo in the October 2021 kidnapping of 17 Christian missionaries in Haiti. Remember that?
Yeah.
Including 5 children, as one as young as 8 months old. The hostages were allegedly held at gunpoint and most remained captive for 61 days. The gangs demanded ransom payment for each of the victims. Additionally,
how many victims?
17. 17. And most remained captive for 61 days. The gang demanded ransom payment for each of the victims. Additionally, under the direction of Innocent, it is alleged that in October 2021, the Craze Barry gang kidnapped a United States citizen in Haiti and killed a second United States citizen during the kidnapping attempt. Innocent was charged with conspiracy to commit hostage taking, conspiracy to commit hostage taking resulting in death, and attempted hostage taking resulting in death by indictments filed in the United States District Court for the District of Columbia. The FBI cautions would-be tipsters to consider Innocent armed and dangerous. If you have any information concerning this person, please contact your local FBI office or the nearest American embassy or consulate. And there's his picture. He looks like somebody that I've seen in Mattapan Square.
All the time.
I see
all the time.
I've seen him. I'm going to see him today.
Today.
Girl, let me know so we can make a citizen's arrest.
Yo, I'm going to be citizen arresting everybody down this way.
Hold your phone up. Yep.
That's him. That's him.
Come on with me. Sir, put your hand behind your back. I'm making a citizen's arrest.
I'm going to place my hand. Do I have permission to place my hand on your shoulder? Let's go. We're going to go for a walk. Hey, look at this bastard here. A California dad has cashed in on his teen daughter's nude pics online.
Nice, father of the yarrow.
Is she going to be showing booty? You might as well get paid for it. A California dad whose 16-year-old daughter grossed $40,000
tax her
selling nude photos online faces sex trafficking charges for sharing in the profits and permitting her illegal dealings.
What you got to do to make $40,000?
I know
on the sex.
What
you like, how much sex I got to show in order to make me a cool little bag? Because I could use a little coin, huh? OnlyFans, like how much in a monthly? I know like the big ones, but like an average OnlyFans. So I would consider myself more average OnlyFanner. If I do,
you have an OnlyFans?
Not yet. If I do like $5 to $7 a month.
How does OnlyFans work?
So you got to do you get a page and then you put a special amount. Like say you want people to subscribe to your page for $5. Let's just do $5. Okay. Then you promote your page and then people come and make a subscription. So you might get 10 dudes that just want to see you in the nudie and they pay for you. And then they can also give you tips. So if you bust it open a little bit, spread them. Bust it open. Spread them. And you probably get a little $20 tip.
But do you have to be naked? Because remember on the show that we used to watch, and the girl used to just do videos of her underwear of her ironing clothes and doing laundry and stuff like that.
It's different niches for different people. So some people might want you to split them, and then other people might want you to just vacuum in your panties.
And is it $5 monthly?
Yes, monthly.
It's different.
And you can go anywhere from $5 to a lot of dollars. So if you one of those people that's actually on getting it on, doing the thing, you might want to charge a little premium subscription because you're giving premium.
Okay. And what is Patreon too now?
Patreon is not that. Patreon is for nice people who want to do nice business.
Because the little boy that I follow on Instagram that does all the sex drawings has a Patreon.
Yeah, well, that's good. Yeah, that's more so he's not sex drawing himself in the act. So he is just giving you extra content that you can purchase per month to see a little penis action. Every now and then you want to shake your penis off. So
well, this man Scott Davis, 46, was taken into custody on November 15th after El Dorado County Sheriff's detectives carried out a search warrant at his residence. The agency wrote in a Tuesday press release. The department's sex crimes detectives and high-tech sex unit began investigating the teen's online dealings in August. The girl reportedly had a very well-known online presence on a variety of social media platforms. An investigation revealed that she grossed approximately $40,000 selling nude photos of herself. Now, I want to see one of these pictures just because I want to see what she's so sexy about that she got $40,000. I don't want to see it to be a pervert. I just want to see it for show
Are you sure?
Research. Ugh. Her family knew about my Auntie Undina suggested to me last night that I get a girlfriend.
Have you considered it?
And then Auntie Brenda was like, yeah, a little licky. And I was like, hey.
Little scissor action.
Why y'all talking to me like that?
Get into it.
Have you thought about it?
No.
Have you ever explored?
Well, I did think about it.
Well, yes. But have you ever explored it?
No. I don't like to touch my own.
Well, you don't have to. You can be a pillow princess.
Just what to do?
Yeah, no. Well, you don't got to. You got to be a little sexy. You can't do like this. Oh, woe is me. You got to be. You got to do a little. Yeah. And then you just accept it. And then you be a nice girlfriend. Where's she at today?
I don't want it.
Let me see how it works. She's not even here. She's not in here.
Where is she?
I don't know.
Anyways, her father allegedly knew about her illegal activities. Detectives learned had been complicit in obtaining some of her profits. Davis faces a variety of felony charges, according to the sheriff's office. 2 counts of aggravated child abuse, 1 count of human trafficking of a minor, 1 count of procuring a minor for a sex act, 1 count of pimping for a prostitute over 16, and 1 count of intimidation in using a minor or obscene matter. Pimping is a legal term. That's real?
Yes.
Oh, 1 count
well, you thought pimping. It was a pussy manager?
Yeah. I thought they were using it like poo-tang.
Poom-tam kind of curator.
Yeah. Like a
vagina monologue.
Yes. Exactly, a vagina monologue. That is what happened. It is unclear. He will appear in court. He is being held on $4 million bail, which I think is unfair. He was just being a good dad.
I'm over here on OnlyFans as well. And it's so crazy what they use to promote the, it's like so many artsy things. Maybe you want her to sing a little country cover or my favorite hair products. But then we got this one over here. It's like snap her on the line. Snap my coons.
About the fish?
No. Yeah, it's about the fish.
Oh.
Because
you have to pay to watch it?
I know some of them have a little promo that you can do, but she's not going. I don't take her seriously as a fisherman. I take her serious. She's going to in the ocean, in the water to get wet.
Like she could get some big fish.
Yeah, like she's got a big fish.
Oh,
look at her, just naked. So I would watch this if I was like, oh no, I don't go to OnlyFans to watch no bees, but I'm gonna watch her in her bikini ghost fishing.
I think that's very smart of her.
Yeah, and then she's really gonna pull it up, and then she's gonna hold it, and she's gonna show everybody her fish, and then I'm gonna tip her. This is shower meal. Now show me your fish.
I got to get a niche. I'm gonna do naked videos in baseball caps and sneakers.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I see what you mean. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do the foot thing.
Like this.
Oh yeah, she's selling sex. Look at her. Look at her getting the fish. Her little booty all.
I'm gonna put my coot in the camera with sneakers on and a baseball cap like this. She looks just like me. She got on my outfit. Look.
Okay. That's me.
That's me. Send me the money. My Cash App is open. The Iowa Lottery posted the wrong Powerball numbers this week, and the players who cashed in got to keep their winnings.
How come it can't never be me?
That's what I say. You know, something about I took a wrong turn somewhere in life, and I don't understand what happened to where the turn that I took was so wrong that I don't never get these kind of opportunities. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm blessed in many ways, but I've never been blessed financially. And I need a financial blessing.
Hello, say that.
I need a financial blessing.
Call him and ask him.
Hallelujah.
You got to call him on the main line.
Call him up and tell him what you want.
You're not calling the right number.
Get on the main line, tell him what you want. All right, hallelujah. This week, the Iowa Lottery made payouts to its lucky Powerball winners, along with some lucky losers, thanks to a reporting error that led to incorrect winning numbers being posted on the state's website. The lottery mistakenly posted incorrect winning numbers from Monday's Powerball game online. During the roughly 7 hours it took to correct the mistake, players with matching numbers were able to come forward and cash in on the incorrect numbers for prizes ranging from $4 to $200.
That's not bad. I'd be damned if I get $4.
If it's $4 in the,
but it's $4 free. You played the wrong numbers.
Can I put this $4 free back on another scratch?
Yeah. The Iowa Lottery streams the Powerball drawings live on its website every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. 2 people in different locations then enter results from the drawings before they are recorded on the lottery's website. This week's drawings were conducted correctly, but some of the results were entered incorrectly, according to the post on the lottery's blog. I you know what? I like a free money. I like to win anything. Sometimes I go to a place and they give me a keychain and I be like, ooh, I won.
Love it.
Or when you order food and you be waiting and then they call your number, I'm like, yes. So,
Did it.
So, $4 to $200 is something that I love. And then our very last one, WTF, and shout outs to Uncle Grandpa for sharing the show today. We have 2 more stories, actually. Judge tells a woman who threw a burrito bowl at a Chipotle employee to work fast food job if she wants to see less jail time. And I think that that's fair. A woman who will reportedly be able to shorten her jail sentence by getting a fast food job. The woman was charged with 1 count of assault after throwing a burrito bowl at a Chipotle worker. The judge said he gave this unique sentence to teach the woman a sense of empathy. And I believe that that's right. She's an Ohio woman. She's 39 years old.
Wait, the judge is sympathizing with who?
A sense of empathy. He's teaching her a sense of empathy for fast food workers. The woman who threw the bowl.
Okay.
He's trying to teach her a sense of empathy by sentencing her to work in a fast food restaurant to reduce her jail time.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
I think it's nice. She's 39 years old. You're too old for that bull crap. A video of the incident posted to Reddit shows Haynes throwing her Chipotle burrito bowl at the employee. Haynes was charged with 1 count of assault, but a judge reportedly told her she can shorten her 6-month sentence by getting a part-time fast food job. She was sentenced to 6 months. Some people will just get a slap on the wrist. This judge was serious. Haynes was reportedly given a 180 days jail sentence with 90 days suspended, but she can shorten her sentence by 60 days if she agrees to get a job with a fast food restaurant working at least 20 hours a week. She agreed to the deal and said she would be getting a fast food job. Russell, the employee who had the bowl thrown on her, left the job over the incident, and she has gotten over $1,300 in donations from a GoFundMe page. $1,300.
They could have gave her. It's only a bowl. It's not like a knives that she threw at you.
She would have had to work 100 hours to get that $1,300.
Oh, that's true too. I do. What did she say to her to make her throw the ball at her? I know I feel like I'm victim blaming right now. But, sometimes you go into some of these fast food places and the people really got a bad attitude and you do feel like throwing your burrito bowl at them sometimes. So, I feel like everybody should get sensitivity and empathy training. Like
she was unhappy with the way her order was made.
Oh.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. You ever see them rolling your burrito in there and you be like, why the F are you rolling it like that? And you just gonna slap another piece of big tortilla on it and like you didn't just break this whole burrito? Yes. Like you gonna I'm in your face. You gonna just what you gonna do with the burrito?
I hear you. If it was a burrito.
Yes.
If it was but this was
There's
a bowl. This was a bowl.
All right, you can't really F up the bowl.
Right, you're just putting the thing.
They skim.
Some of them do though. Some of them do.
They do.
Some of them, you're right.
And it really we gotta.
And you do gotta be like, can I get some more of that?
Yeah. Can I get another bowl of rice? Can you fill up the damn tomatoes to the top?
But you don't gotta throw it at her. Like, what did you think that was result?
What if they was like, no, that's not what I'm gonna do? Okay.
Yeah, but then what do you think is gonna happen? That they're just gonna let you throw the bowl at them and everything's gonna be fine?
First of all, the person should have ran. So after you throw it, what are we standing around for? Throw it. If you pay with cash, they don't have no information on you. Go on away. They can't even find the people that's robbing Nike store. So why they gonna find me? Because I threw at Chipotle.
If somebody throw a bowl at me, I'm coming over that counter. Because since nobody cares and nobody got nothing to lose, I don't got shit to lose either. Facts. I'm coming over that counter. We's gonna tussle.
That's how I feel though. Yeah. I feel like sometimes I feel like she should have threw the bowl back. Or grab some salsa verde and be like, we throwing?
In her eye. Threw it in her eye, the hot one.
We throwing? All right. Let's throw hands.
The audacity is on an all-time high out here. And in this last story, a dead woman is found to be still alive in a body bag at the morgue.
Again?
A crematorium worker in Brazil got a shocking surprise after finding a 90-year-old woman still alive inside a body bag after she was pronounced dead. According to the Estadio, a Brazilian news source, the whole ordeal began on Saturday in the city of Saucy, just hours after hospital staff pronounced Norma Silveira de Silva dead. The 90-year-old woman had been placed in a body bag and sent to the morgue for preservation. Once the crematorium discovered the woman was still alive, she was sent back to the hospital and readmitted in what reports say was very poor condition.
It was this Brazil again. Why is it always in Brazil?
Did she die again, or like is she dead?
I think she died again on Saturday. She was in poor health on Friday and Saturday evening, and by Saturday evening, she said the woman, they had been notified that she had died.
So basically what you're trying to tell me is that we really need to get a second opinion on death in life.
Yes. It says, Pereira stated that her friend's body was quickly sent off to the morgue without even allowing her loved ones a moment to see or say goodbye. According to the death certificate she was issued by the hospital, it stated that Norma Silveira de Silva had died from a urinary tract infection. So she died and then she re-died.
Oh. You can die from a UTI?
Damn. Well, if you're 90 years old, I guess. Oh, wow. But what happened is it said her friend said that because she spent nearly 2 hours in the sealed bag, she also was suffocating. So she had the UTI, and then she was dying, and then they killed her by putting her in the bag.
But she was still alive when they took her out the bag and then let her die on her own natural accord. I want to skip that. I don't want to talk about it.
Well, yeah, that's it.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's it. Right. That's the news that we got for you.
We're gonna go to commercial break.
Yeah.
Yes. When we come back, our special guest Trinidad Goes joining us for the rest of the show. So
we're gonna have a good time.
Keep it locked.
Yes.
Yes.
Terrible story there with Sally.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Turn it on. Turn it up.
This is SparkFMOnline.com.
Hey there. Are you ready to dive into the heart of Hood Life? A brand that's all about unity, empowerment, and style. Hood Life was born from the negativity associated with hoodies, specifically in our black and brown communities, and we want to change that. Visit us today and make a purchase of a sweatsuit or hoodie, and we've got a special treat for you. To show a token of our appreciation for your support, use Spark FM code at checkout and receive a free bucket hat or t-shirt. That's right, absolutely free. Don't forget to visit hoodlifeshop.com. HOODLYFESHOP.com.
Moonbox Productions is thrilled to present Legally Blonde, the musical. Perky sorority girl Elle Woods follows her ex-boyfriend to Harvard Law School, where she discovers she's not just pretty, but pretty brilliant and pretty powerful. Opening on December 8th and running through December 31st at the Boston Center for the Arts, Roberts Theater is located at 527 Tremont Street. Tickets are available at bostontheaterscene.com. Tickets range from $45 to $65, and pay what you wish options are available at the box office.
Advertise your business, brand, or music on Spark FM. Contact us at sparkfmonline.com for more information. Boston's new home for urban Caribbean music, Spark FM. Playing all your favorite hits. From reggae, soca, hip hop, R&B,
I searched that 5 for you. I do that 3 times again. I testify for you. I saw that
Afro beats, and much more. Spark FM. Urban Caribbean music for Boston and around the world at sparkfmonline.com.
I'm going to give you to the count of 3 to get your lousy, lying, low-down, 4-flushing carcass out my door.
The People Station. What is that?
What is that?
Spark FM.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
She want a zessa, a real hot stepper. When she step in at the room, a big Glock on the dresser. She want a zessa, a real trendsetter. Blue notes in her pocket cause he have real cheddar. She want a zessa with big beretta, extended clip, rubber grip and copper. She want a zessa cause she wetter, Gucci and polo, big chain on the necker. Cause she a zessa man, big long chain and big slave band. Cause she a zessa man, big long chain and big slave band. Cause she a zessa.
Check. We are back. And if you're hearing the music in the background, that is Zesser by our own Trinidad Ghost. And he is actually here in the building with us today here on Saucy and Friends on Spark FM Online. Welcome to Spark FM, Trinidad Ghost. How are you?
Morning. I'm good.
Woohoo!
Good morning. It's good to have you here. I love that song.
I want to be a Zessa. That's all I have been trying to do with my life this whole time. So introduce yourself. Tell us who you are. Tell us what you got going on. Who are you, Trinidad Ghost?
Trinidad Ghost, just a recording artist from Trinidad and Tobago in the Caribbean. You know, been recording since 2014.
Wow, really?
Since high school,
Yeah.
Wow.
So how'd you get into the music? Like what brought you? I know you was born in Trinidad and you're probably used to hearing the culture all around you all the time. What made you decide like, hey, I want to get into music and I want this to be a real thing?
Well, I started off like from a little kid, playing instruments like the steel band, piano. And you know, when I entered high school, it had like music competitions, and I was entering the competitions and like winning every year.
Yeah, from singing or playing the instruments.
Well, in the competitions in high school is like soca competition, dancehall competition. So every year for the carnival season, they have competitions for the
Oh, they do. Oh,
the students.
I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Yeah, each school got that.
Yeah.
That's how they find out the talent, and I used to win every year.
Wow.
So that's cool too, because now I'm winning talent shows. I might as well be an artist and do this for real.
And how did your name come about, Trinidad Ghost?
Yeah, my name started off like in 2013, 2014. Because of my complexion, how they say I used to look pale. Yeah.
So that was one of your nicknames from before.
Right, and look how you took that and flipped that and made it into something good. You know, I love that. That's awesome.
So tell me, what is a Zessa? I know what a zesser is, but I feel like everybody tells me I can't be a zesser because I don't have all of the things. What is a zesser, and why did you come out with that?
Nah, anyone could be a zesser.
See, okay,
it's like
good.
a trending within the Caribbean and a trending within Trinidad.
I feel like I really do have to have big long chains and all of the designers and things like that.
It's a state of mind.
Yeah, you just someone who always having fun. They turn up. They living their best life.
Right.
Definitely a zesser.
And so this was your first.
Jewelry's just additional.
Was this your first big song?
No.
Oh, it wasn't. So what was your first big song?
I've been going viral on Facebook since 2014. I have like viral meme songs.
Yeah.
I used to like just like comedy songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had millions of views on Facebook before it really had views on Facebook.
So you were able to kind of build your brand, your professional brand off of your personal brand from doing all of the things that you have done.
Yeah, I started off like if something funny happened on the media, in like 2013, I would sing a song about it and it would go viral.
Yeah.
And I started getting bookings off it in little bars.
That's good. That's good. Look at that, how you build your brand. That's good. Because this song is with Zesso is with Travis World, which is huge. Right?
No, that's a remix.
That's the remix. The remix. Okay.
So even with the remix, you brought on Trinidad Killer. You also brought
Trinidad James.
Trinidad. Oh yes, Trinidad James and Young Devin.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she's dope too. We've been trying to get her in here for a while as well. What was that like working with Trinidad James?
It was easy. He's easy to work with. That's my boy.
Did you know him from before or?
Nah, but I reached out before and he didn't used to reply, but then...
but then when you started to... back then they know mommy, now I'm hot, they all want me. I like that.
That's cool. That's good. And the style of music that you're called is called Zest music.
Yes, Zest music.
And what is that? Can you get into that for us a little more?
It's like... You hear the drums, like a specific kind of drum rhythm.
Yeah.
It's like the music that go, the segment of the party for the ladies, To dance and rock.
I know, because I was listening to your music coming in here this morning, and I was like, oh, wow. Yeah. This is sexy music. And I said, well, I could imagine what the girls them just be doing to this kind of music.
that's what I like, because I like when they do it like, this is for the gal them, everybody come out to the floor, gal walk out with your zest. That's what I like to hear when I'm in the club, because then I feel like, I'm outside.
And you be out there popping your thing and all.
Popping it out.
Goes. And in 2020, you were featured in Sokamana, correct?
Yeah.
How was that? Yeah, I know you were you went pretty high, right?
That's a big stage too.
Yeah, I've been in Sokamona twice, the finals. It was a great experience.
Yeah.
I bid that when you reach that stage and you see all the people. And
and
then the timer counting down and they don't want to. There's a lot of rules, so you had to be disciplined for Sokamona. You had to practice, you go in rehearsals with the dancers, and it was a great experience.
What's your feelings on it? I don't know if it's returning for. Is it returning?
It's
returning.
Yeah.
So last year we didn't have it.
You know that
I was. But this year I was in Trinidad this year, and I know that we didn't have it this year. Are you expecting? Do you want to enter them on?
Every year I enter because they go always. It's have a lot of new talent and new young artists, so soca just evolving. So people say die now, but it's just. I just talk.
Right. And you were one of the first artists that we know that came out of the pandemic, and which was basically the birth of the zest era, essentially. So how has that been navigating through that? There's been so many artists that's come out since then. You have Trinidad Killer. You have Young Brother, you have all these guys, you have Tempa, you have all these people that are out that are basically have gone viral. How has it been? I know in Trinidad right now, everybody's going crazy.
COVID kind of slowed down, honestly.
Really?
Because I had a whole tour before COVID and everything that's cancelled.
Yeah, right.
And then we couldn't travel, so I just had to, me as an artist, I does venture in other business, and so when being can't to be able to perform during the COVID because of restrictions. We are stuck in Trinidad. We couldn't fly.
Right.
So
I want a fat.
I had to adjust and, start businesses.
So what did you do in that time?
I started businesses, started doing side hustles, things to keep the income coming.
Very good.
So.
And now that you're able to really kind of tour and stuff like that, what has that done for your career? And, where do you see that going? How big you want to get?
Well, I do rap also. I do hip hop. So I just been experimenting.
Kind of dibbling and dabbling in different
fit
things.
into other genres and fit into other doors.
So what's it called? This genre. It's not necessarily zest. It is
Which one?
It's zest, and then there's
Gunman 2.
Yeah, not Gunman 2. What's it called?
Trinidad.
Yes, Trinidad music. How would you describe your music?
I don't really do the Trinidad. I do.
Okay.
Maybe now and then if I get a nice beat, but me, I do more soca. Strong point. That's where I get my.
That's your primary is soca.
What is the Trinidad? What is that?
That's like Prince 20.
Okay. Oh, okay. It's Prince 20. Okay.
Yeah. So this is more.
Me, I do more that.
Yeah.
I do more zest and soca.
And do you do a little dance hallish?
They call it steam now.
Steam. Tristan, steam.
Yes, that's steam.
Yes. Steam.
Yes.
Steamy. So, okay. It's steamy. And I'm asking because as I'm getting into the different genres of soca and Caribbean music and trying to figure out how to place everybody, would you categorize yourself as steamy music, as zessa music, or would you just say soca?
Soca.
Just soca.
I do soca.
You do hip hop.
I do hip hop and dancehall.
So and dancehall.
Steam and the zest.
Yeah.
And the soca, because I get booked for soca events. I get booked for dancehall events.
Oh, see, I like
everything,
this.
So.
See, I need to talk to you because I'm trying to start my soca career.
No. I don't know if you all hear my trending soca song that went viral in 2020. Brethren on the girl.
Yeah, we could go.
Brethren all in your. Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That was already top in Grenada.
Right. Yeah.
So I connected with the Grenadians. And now about to release, I don't know if I emailed a new song.
But let's listen to that one that you have. What did you pull up just now?
The Big Back.
Yeah.
I got
Big Back?
Yeah, that's the name of the song.
Oh, well, that's not nice.
No, Big Back in Trinidad means a woman with a nice butt.
Oh, okay, because now
I know, because at first I was like, and then I was like, oh.
No.
You just want to shrink your back?
Big back means big. Big back.
Okay. Because I was like, oh, so I'm trying to unbig my back right now, and I'm like, geez.
Basically me saying like, I just trying to in the flex.
Yeah.
On the road, I just looking for the biggest
and
to dance on the biggest.
And that's what I love about soca music, because it's like you are really kind of dancing to what is actually happening. Like bend over, touch your toes, and you actually bend over and touch your toes.
And everything is a double entendre, right? Because everything seems like things that seem like they could be bad are really, really good. So I like that.
That's the same rhythm with the this guy almost one road match jumping in line. Jumping
in line, yeah.
Job King.
I'm not going on the beat here, Job.
Let's listen to a second.
She body so wet it wet up like lake. Show it on me and my legs are shaking. I put on my cape, Superman can't save. I beat it, I grab it, and I go deep. Best joke, bell walk it, come here to play. She bite up, she lip, she skin up, she face. This girl wants smoke, I gave her a vape. Sneak up, she food, I love all that taste. Attack from the back, I can't take no break. She waist on fire, bumper get this. Carnival of them bumpers out a cage. Yes, girl. Big back. Big back. Yeah. Big back. I want the job on a big back. Big back. Big back. Big back. Walk up you. Tell your waist and rock up you. Police come to lock up you. A bumper big like melon fruit. It cock up too, girl cock up too. Strong knees it lock up too. You joke so hard it's spitting through. Just fling the waist and mash up. Fling it up, girl fling it up.
That's definitely gonna be one of my songs, because this kind of music makes you want to get on really uncontrollable. Just put on a.
Your songs, your lyrics are so like, oh my gosh, listen to this morning we were coming in, Tristan was like, listen to these lyrics, and I was like, yo, this dude is spitting real talk, you know what I mean? Like, it's real stuff.
Yeah.
And I love that about your songs. There was one you talk about the girl, now she wanted a phone, and she wanted a fan, and she wanted a this, and she wanted a that.
Because that's what you see there. You see the girls with the phones, the fans.
She wanted bundles, and she wanted eyelashes, and all of that, and I was like, yeah.
Just be.
Yeah, I like that. Where do you get inspiration for your songs from? Just real life things that are happening.
I watch real situations and then write about it.
Then write about it.
I try to watch the funny situations in life.
Yeah,
you know, so.
I love that, because I feel like the part of being a good artist is to be a good storyteller, and I feel like a lot of your songs that I've heard have like good stories in them.
I'm a storyteller.
Yeah, I love that for you. So tonight you're at Unity Plus. performing.
It's called Club Zest tonight.
Oh, Club Zest tonight. Yes, they changed the name for you, sir.
Unity
tonight.
Sports Club. Yeah, I'm gonna be at Unity Sports Club, 10 Dunbar, Boston.
Yes, tonight.
You all pop out. You all get
pop
your
out.
tickets.
Pop it out. And so, are you on tour, or you just, are you on tour now, or are you just doing a show?
Doing gigs and
like this gigs, a mini tour, you know.
Yeah.
Because it's my first time here since 2020.
Oh wow.
So is that in your plans too, to do like your own tour and to kind of travel around and get that started? Because that sounds like this music that you do especially is one of those real hype type of music. You want to be out there, you want to be down into the club having a good time or wherever you are, and I can see it traveling. How do you think the industry is now? Because you mentioned it earlier that soca, people say that soca is dying down. Do you feel that way, or do you feel like it's actually I feel like it's emerging. I feel like more people are hearing it now, and I think soca artists are getting a little bit more serious about it. What do you think about the soca music and the direction it's going in?
Soca ain't gonna never die.
It's a
fan base for soca. Soca is global now.
Yeah.
Every island, the people that be reaching out to book us. Soca just going up and up, and then the artists are holding up holding up the industry. They creative. Yeah, as all I could hear the new releases for 2024 song and real good.
Oh yeah.
I don't think soca going anywhere no time soon.
I don't think so either. And then I feel like you said,
we have the young ones like us. We at it, we grinding, we in the studio.
How old are you?
Soca coming 27.
27. Okay, and you've been doing this for 14.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I think that soca, like you said, soca is going to be more and more recognized. I mean, this year they had the first annual Caribbean Music Awards in New York. So I think it's just, like you said, it's going to keep going up and up. I think it's going to be around, definitely forever.
What would you say is your favorite song that you've come out with? I know sometimes you guys can't pick, but what would you say is the song that you really just...
too much of songs.
I know, but that song that you feel like, yo, I went off.
I outdid myself.
I did that.
Nah. Zessa was, as you can see, I still here.
Yeah.
After 3 years, I performed 1,000 plus bookings I could count.
Yeah.
Just for Zessa alone.
Yeah.
So that was the one that really kind of popped you out.
2017, my first time performing in New York, I had a song called Dem Das Horn.
Them this,
Yeah.
That was the first time I came to New York.
That was a huge
went viral
song.
on social media.
Yeah,
so that was,
Them Das Horn.
that's when I started really getting bookings. Called some Canada, called some here.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me play
Called
this.
some the US.
Let's play this.
Yo, we done it to boy Trinidad Ghost representing for Vital Rhythms International. Yo, Just Vibe, DJ Vital, Hot Skull, Triz, Hyperel, Things. Mad Sessa. Just Vibes is a Sessa. DJ Vital is a Sessa. Hot Skull is a Sessa. Yo, Triz, Hyperel, more zessin', less stressing. Just Vibes, you know, he well zessin'. More zessin', less stressing. DJ Vital, you know, he well. Hot Skull is a Sessa. A real trendsetter when they step in the room, a big block on the dresser. Triz is a Sessa. A real trendsetter, blue notes in a pocket. He have real cheddar. Hyperel is a Sessa. With big Beretta, extend the clip, rubber grip and copper. Just Vibes is a Sessa. Cause see what Gucci and polo big chain on the neck of DJ Vital is a Sessa.
How you get that? Let me get it.
Man Vital Rhythms International.
I want that.
That's an exclusive.
That's an exclusive. What's that like? Speaking of dubs and stuff, what's that like? Do when you're doing these dubs, are you getting them from everywhere? And like, I always wanted to know, like, y'all just come off. Do you have to sit down and rewrite it?
Sometimes
or
they want
can
to
you
rewrite
freestyle
it. Sometimes they want you exactly as the song, but you just fill in the DJ name in the middle of the song in different parts. So dubs is really work. Like, we get plenty.
That's okay. So that's why I got so
dubs
much.
is like a side hustle. It's like a side hustle for artists.
Oh, okay. So I was like, I was wondering,
like when your song now trend and now blow up, it come in like rapid.
And then you're sitting down spending time
in the studio doing like 10 to 15 dubs a day, you know?
And everybody wants something different.
Everybody wants something different.
Because for clashes and stuff like
some
that.
Good in the club, when I'm on here, you get this dub before me.
Yeah. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. That's actually very interesting because I was like, I want dub plates, and everybody's always complaining dub plates is expensive.
Let's get a live on the spot dub plate. We could do that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let me get a dub plate for Spark FM.
All right, let's think about it because now let me write my own dub plate.
What's everybody's name?
Hot sauce.
That's
you
sauce.
can do
hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
Miss Tony.
Triz.
Tony.
Triz.
Triz.
Yeah, that is it. But that's the intern, but this is the crew right here. But we can do a little something special for you.
Hot Sauce, Miss Tony and Triz.
Yes. I'm excited.
Yo, Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, Triz. Hot Sauce is Zazessa, a real hot stepper. When they step in the room, I big on the dresser. Triz is Zazessa, a real trendsetter. Blue notes in the pocket cause he have well. Cheddar, Miss Tony is Zazessa, a real trendsetter. Blue notes in the cause he have well. Yo, Spark FM. Let me go. Things are go mad. Spark FM. Yo, Triz, Miss Tony. Hot Sauce.
I'm excited. I miss my name.
It's soft. Said it's soft a bit.
This soft? Turn it up.
We good. I think that's good right there, though. I think that's good right there.
I miss my name. I need to get that back.
Tonight. Trinidad's goal is going to be inside of Unity Sports Club Rum and Soca.
And Soca.
The Rum and Soca series. It's a series,
everybody
right?
come, all the sexy ladies. I'm going to be performing live Unity Sports Club. 10 Dunbar Ave, Boston. We outside.
And y'all
it's
know.
my first time here.
And it's a Friday night, so it's going to be packed.
It's going to be jam-packed.
Yes.
Come out and have a good time.
Yeah, the girls want to know if you're single better.
Things are go mad.
Y'all know what the vibes is. Make sure you pull up tonight. Tonight is Friday night. Come out with your friends, your good friends. Sagittarius, roll out. It's y'all season. It's our season. Y'all know what it is.
I was about to say, ain't you one of them?
Ain't you one of them? What are you looking forward to tonight, besides the ladies?
I'm just looking forward for everybody coming out and have a good time, give them the best performance, entertaining the people. I'm socializing with the people, taking pictures,
Yeah. And this is a more, what do you do to prepare for a show?
Nothing.
I
just meditate and I've been doing this.
See, this is what I'd be like, I have to literally mentally prepare myself to go outside. He's like, no, I don't do nothing. I put on my clothes for your brain.
In high school, you used to feel the before you go on the stage, you used to feel the
anxiety,
butterflies. I used to get booked for bazaars, high school parties. I was performing for 200 TT.
Yeah,
that was
200 TT. That's funny.
That's like 30 US.
Yeah.
That's when I started.
So now you're out here and people are booking you. You're getting the bag. You're in these clubs. You still ever get those butterflies, or at this point
I don't
you're
know. It just disappeared over the years. I don't ever feel anxious or nervous. I go up there and
because you have a very cool demeanor.
It's fun. It's fun to me, a hobby. So I got so accustomed performing. When I was on tour, I did stadiums. We full out the stadiums in the Caribbean. Full out stadiums. It was we perform in front 5,000, 3,000, 8,000.
And is it different? Do you find there's a difference between performing for a smaller crowd versus a stadium crowd?
Sometimes you go in a little club, you might get a lot of energy. Sometimes you go in a club that's hype, like a Stush Club. People might stand up, they will record. Sometimes you go in a stadium and it's mass, they jumping. Like when you go Grenada, that's where the energy is.
And you guys literally pull off of that energy that you're getting from the crowd. See, and this kind of music gives you good energy anyways. You can't go to a show for you and want to stand up. I don't even see how that could happen. Because as soon as I walk in, I would just start going
bubbling.
I'm out here. I'm outside. We zesting today. And then somebody also wants to know, do you smoke?
Sometimes.
Sometimes it's just to take it off, take the edge off.
But you don't have to. He's just cool anyway.
I ain't gonna wake up and just smoke. Chilling in the club, I'ma smoke.
It's socializing.
I smoke once every 6 weeks.
Nice.
See, yo, look at you. Wow.
Big up the boss, man. Sherwin Coupon to check in. Shout out to Phoenix as well.
Again, we're going to be at Unity Sports and Cultural Club on 10 Dunbar Ave tonight. Club Zest, a.k.a. Unity Plus, a.k.a. Unity Sports and Cultural Club. And that starts around 10 o'clock. Doors open, and I'm pretty sure it ends at 2 o'clock. So, a very special show. You guys go outside, have some fun. Trinidad Ghost is in the building. So, if you want to meet him, take up some pictures, bunks up, have a little shared drink. This is where we're going to be out tonight. Unity Sports and Cultural Club for Trinidad Ghost. Any last words that you want to tell the people that's coming out tonight?
Yeah, we outside. Come and have fun. Come and turn up. Come and get lit.
Come do what it do. People, that is our show for today. We got to slide on to the side because we got more music, news, and entertainment coming up for you. Spark FM Online, Saucy and Friends in the Morning, Trinidad Ghosts, Hot Sauce, Rockstone Triz, Miss Tony B. Knowin', and Madison on Fridays. We'll see you guys bright and early on Monday. Enjoy your week. Be safe. Unity Sports Club tonight, Trinidad Ghosts.
Bye-bye.
Morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Big back, I want the jam on a big back. Big back, big back, big back. She want to wine and she rock that bass with the waist and the face. She mash up that bass. When she look at your face, she pull up that space. Like she bumper so big, I should not safe. She do it so good and she had one take. And she body so wet, it wet up like clay. Show it on me and my legs are shake. And I put on my cape, Superman can't save. I beat it, I grab it, and that good day. Pell, joke, pell, walk and come here to play. She bite up, she lip, she skin up, she face. This gal one smoke, I gave her a vape. Eat up, she food, I love all that taste. Attack from the back, I can't take no break. She waist on fire, bumper get this. Carnival of them bumpers out her cage. Yes, big back, big back, big back. I want the jam on a big back, big back, big back, big back. Walk up, who? Tell your waist and broke up you. Police come to lock up who? A bumper big like melon fruit. It cock up too, gal cock up too. Strong knees it lock up too. We joke so hard it's splitting through. Fling the waist and mash up. Fling it up, fling it up. Rotate your waist on 9 to 5. She always look good, no time to time. She dress up ready up for the line. Bumper so big it bait on the spine. She take out she phone and shake it on line. She bumper look but I ready to die. Ready to wine, be ready to fight.